Do you know what I've noticed? I know, look, maybe I should have slowed down. Hi, everyone. Now, do you know what I've noticed? I've noticed that there seem to be a lot, because it's day 2 of Shark Week and I'm very excited because it started yesterday, but I've noticed that there's been a lot of sightings of sharks, great white sharks, all over the northeast. And all over, there are people saying they've seen a great white shark, and then there's another great white shark. And I've got a feeling that anytime anybody sees anything at all, they say it's a great white shark, don't you? Like, are they actually great white sharks, or maybe it's just a regular shark? Maybe it's a tiger shark. Like, no, I'm not a great white shark. Oh, a great white, it's a great white. People who are not anywhere near the ocean are seeing great white sharks. People in Wisconsin are like, oh, it's a great white, it's a great white. Like, no, it's a hamster. It's coming right for us. It's a great white. We're gonna need a bigger wheel. All I'm saying is, as much as I love Shark Week, and I do, I think there may be a little hysteria across the land. And that's why I'm saying, let's keep the beaches open, Sheriff. This is the busiest time of year for the beaches. To close the beaches now would be madness. I'm not doubting the credit, but also, you know, when people say there have been 12, it's the media. You know, douchebags like me, what happens is, they say there have been 12 great white sightings, and what happens is 12 people say, we saw a great white, which means one great white sighting by 12 people. I wish I'd chosen a smaller number. It would have made my finger illustration would have been so much more dramatic. Yeah. Maybe even 11. I could have managed 11, if you know what I mean. And then, if I did that, people would go, oh, it's a great white! It's a great white! And it's come right for us! We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Thanks, everybody. Yeah, great. That's it. It's dying away. It's dying away as if it were real good. Sit down. That's fine. Everything's fine. No one will suspect you're being bribed. No one at home will know that you've been fluffed. Perhaps you're not the only one that's been fluffed. Perhaps I'm also reasonably excited to see you. Not fully excited, just halfway. Excited enough to catch your attention, perhaps. Hey, guess what? What, Craig? I'll tell you. It's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, today. It's a great day. It is a great day for the Clintons, of course. Chelsea Clinton was married over the weekend. Congratulations to Chelsea and that guy who nobody knows your name. I think Bill Clinton had too much to drink, because after he tried to give away, you know, he gave away the bride and then tried to give away Hillary. Take my wife. Please. It was a big weekend in Cologne in Germany. It was International Gay Games took place over the weekend. This is true. It's a real thing. It is. It's a real thing. true. The gay games are only 48 hours long, and 47 of those hours are devoted to the opening ceremonies. They're just like, the gay games are just like the Olympics, except the flame is a guy named Fritz, and and let's just say that the relay teams don't slip the batons into each other's hands. I think there's also sad news today, though. We're going to have to deal with this, and it's true that the man who invented the cheese doodle passed away at age 90. It's terribly sad. To celebrate his life, everyone at the funeral left a ceremonial orange fingerprint on the coffin. Just goes to show you there's only so long you can Cheeto death. But on the upside...
That's comedy.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Jeffrey. Now, on the upside, although it's Monday, it is day 2 of Shark Week. Yes, day 2. Let's hit the graphic. If you don't like Shark Week, go back and join your friends in the caves of Tora Bora. I think you know what I'm saying. This year, I'm actually appearing on Shark Week on the Discovery Channel. I'm not a shark. I'm one of the non-shark elements, like water and bait, actually. I think they asked me to be on Shark Week because I always talk about it, and so from now on, I'm going to talk about something called Booby Week. Because you never know your luck. And just like Shark Week, I will arrive by motorboat. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Anyways, part of Shark Week, I went down to the Bahamas scuba diving with the sharks. Well, the sharks didn't go scuba diving. They were already there. That would have been weird. A shark doesn't need a wetsuit. I could have been killed, is what I'm saying. That's why CBS paid for my ticket, I think. Because before this, the only experience I had filming underwater was here when the roof leaks, because that's actually what happens, isn't it? When it rains, it's underwater filming here. Anyway, I swam with the hammerheads and the Caribbean reef sharks. Is it Caribbean or Caribbean? Oh, who cares? Anyway, I was with the reef sharks. The first time I came face to face with a reef shark, I was terrified. Let's just say I wouldn't want to be the person wearing the wetsuit after me. I peed myself. Well, when the shark looks straight at you, it sends chills down your spine because sharks have got both upper and lower eyelids, yet they still cannot blink. They're like Meg Ryan. But even when the shark's just inches away, I always felt kind of safe because I think the sharks knew I was on their side. Because before I went to the Bahamas, I recorded a couple of PSAs for their protection. And we didn't have a big budget, but I think the message comes through. Take a look at this. Now, the charity that I did the PSA for, they didn't have any money, so they couldn't pay me in cash, but they gave me a little chum I could use in the Bahamas. There's my little chum over there. Say hi, little chum. It was very tricky trying to get him through customs, I tell you. Let's just say I muled him. Oh, shut up! Oh, Craig, actually, that's quite funny. Oh. I had an Australian dive instructor in the Bahamas, and before the first dive, he told everybody the best way to stay safe underwater is the buddy system. And then he picked me as his buddy. And I'm like, oh, and I was flattered. Then I realized the buddy system actually means you pick the most out-of-shape buddy, because fat buddies can't get away too easily, and they look the most delicious to the shark. He was like, you look tasty and plump, mate. Come along and swim with me. And apparently the best way to stop a shark attack is poke him in the eye, which is very comforting to know the difference between life and death is a move perfected by the Three Stooges. See, if a shark could go like this, you'd be in trouble. But they can't, they try. You see them, they go. And you go, ah! The worst thing you can do, though, when you're underwater with the sharks is to wave your hands, because that looks like food to the shark. It says food. I was risking my life doing jazz hands underwater. Some risks are just worth taking. Hello, shark! It's hard to tell, though, if a shark is hungry or not, because some of the species of sharks, they can live for 3 months on a single meal. They're like the cast of Desperate Housewives.
Meow.
Like you weren't on that show.
Yes.
You were on the show, Desperate Housewives?
Yes.
Really? Did you have a nice time?
Yes.
All right, all right. Did you have an affair?
Yes. Yes.
We'll be right back.
Summer Living with Sean Connery.
I'd like now to show you the proper way to apply suntan lotion. I like to, but I replaced the suntan lotion in this bottle with vodka. I think. No, I think it's pee-pee from the props department. I think what happened is that Joe, the props guy, thought this was his big chance to get me to drink his pee-pee. Thereby winning the bet he thinks I don't know about. But I do. Sure. With that in mind and knowing that it's Joe's job to clean up this after we're done. Oh, a bit got on me, though. A bit got on me. Welcome back. Oh, hang on. Oh! It's a great white! It's a great white! It's coming right for us! 110 great white sightings in California. That's right, we have 110 people in the studio audience, but most of them aren't that happy to be here. What time is it, Jeffrey Peterson?
Tweets and emails, Craig.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Don't be all bitter, 'cause you ain't a quitter. Hire a babysitter. Check your damn Twitter. Check your tweets. And also emails. All right, let's have a look at the tweets and the emails then. Wait, who can be at the door? I'm trying to do the show. Go on, Wyatt Eddie Izzard, everybody! Come on over, climb over.
Mind my back.
Oh, you can put back? No, I just, but in case it, you know. No, Eddie. No. No. Eddie, no. There you are. There you go. Eddie, look. Ah! 111 great white spottings. Eddie, I was just about to do the tweets and emails. I don't suppose I can persuade you to help me out, can I?
No.
Okay. Are you all right?
Exhausting.
That was a lot of
We
stuff.
planned that. We planned that for a year. All that. A year we've worked on
I
it.
know. How do you think it went?
We did dress rehearsals. We did, like the wedding.
Right.
I thought it felt unstructured, It felt like you didn't know what I was going to do.
I know. That's the artifice of the whole thing, of
know.
course. Yeah, that's it.
It's a script.
You all right? I'll fill in some time while you get your breath back. Oh, wow.
It's a cold night, Sarge. Cold night here in the trenches.
That's right there, young'un, but don't you worry, because I got ear me mouth organ.
Sarge, where'd you get that mouth organ? It's really small there. That's.
Well,
Oh, actually, it's normal size. It's normal size.
I just got very big hands. And a huge face.
To match.
All right, then, let's go. Right, this is from Vancouver in Canada. You enjoy Canada? It's a nice place, isn't it?
Canada, I went all through. I just toured through Canada.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't
very
it?
good.
It's lovely. There.
Vancouver, discovered by Captain Vancouver.
Really?
Yeah, he just drove up and said, "This is me." And it was. It's true.
Captain Vancouver?
Yeah.
Was it Captain Vancouver or Captain Vancouver?
Oh, good point. I probably forgot olden days, Captain Vancouver, but this is probably means Captain of the cover. Captain Cover.
Captain Vancouver.
Yeah. We had it. We had it, didn't we? And then we lost it.
All right, it's a boring question anyway. Yeah. All right, this is from Crawford in Doon in Scotland.
Can't read them.
Oh, do you need your glasses?
Yeah.
All right.
Remember these had these last time?
Oh, yeah.
Same one. James
right.
Bond specs.
Right,
Ding,
yeah.
ding, 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 ding.
All right. This is from Crawford in Doon in Scotland.
Doon,
That's in
Doon in
Scotland. I'm originally from
Scotland,
Scotland. Yes. Hi, Craig. Would you want me to do it in a Scottish accent?
Yeah.
All right. Hi, Craig. I think.
I'll do it in a Scottish
All
accent.
right, you do it in a Scottish accent.
Hi, Craig. I think my new flat is haunted. This has put a damper on my sex life. How can I get rid of it?
That was very good. Very good. Yeah. Well, now, here's a problem. This is, Crawford has a problem. His flat is haunted and it's put a damper on his sex life. So he needs to get an exorcism or a sex partner who loves ghosts.
Or shag the ghost.
Shag the ghost! But what if the ghost is not of the gender which he normally expresses a preference for? Maybe you should experiment.
No biggie. It's a ghost. I mean, you know.
Doesn't count if it's a ghost?
Yeah. What happens in the ghost stays in.
What happens? It's like after 3 days at sea, or 6 hours in prison, or ghost day time.
What happens in the haunted house stays in the
Stays in the haunted house. Yeah, thanks. All right.
Oh my God! I've melted this. Sorry.
Did you drop your?
I've made a lot of a mess.
All right. You
Sorry.
want
Sarge.
Oh yeah. All right. You want? No, we're all right. All right. Here's one. This is from Fernanda in Santiago, in Chile.
Santiago.
Santiago. Si. She says, I speak Spanish and English. I want to learn another language. Any suggestions?
Special English. Next one I would learn is special English. Russian. No, Arabic. Russian or Arabic. You see the reaction from the audience? The audience was like, what?
Yeah.
Now, this is my thinking. We should learn Russian. I want to learn Russian to get in there and talk to the Russian guys and say, hey, and chill. And that's cool, because...
You think they don't know that they don't have the words hey and chill, and that's at the source of the problem?
No, I'm not going to teach them the words hey and chill. I'm just going to go out and say hey and chill, but in Russian. Hello, chill. Hey, how you doing? Got any schnapps and stuff? And then same in Arabic, but not the schnapps bit.
Right, okay.
I was born in an Arabic country. So
Yeah, you were born in Yemen,
I was born in Yemen.
Yeah. Do you like Shark Week? Is this a security question?
Shark Week.
It's a security
Is it Shark Week?
It's Shark Week this week.
I'm scared of shark because when it's coming towards you and you taste so good, then so but it's the timing, isn't it? You're gonna get the shark's gonna come to about here with a big mouth, and then you've got to go there.
Yeah.
And the mouth there. I think just go for one eye. Probably when he gets close, you go, what's that? And he goes, what? And it,
That's how you've survived.
if you managed to do that, you would be a genius. A live genius.
A live genius, yeah. This is from Carolyn in Sisters, Oregon.
Right.
Oregon's nice. You ever been up there?
Yes, Oregon, yes, it's great. It's all the way up.
It's all up the side,
I
yeah.
played Portland, Oregon, they're crazy.
Portland, or yeah, did you do that little theatre with the crazy dressing room with 3 TVs in it?
No.
Oh.
I might have, I'm not sure.
I don't know. I try to remember the name of it.
Play many places,
Yeah.
but they're cool. They have things.
They all have their things.
They have trousers and sharks.
Sharks wearing trousers, that's what I'd like to see. The single pant leg with the little fins out the bottom.
Then we would take them seriously.
Yeah. Then you say,
Then-
right, yeah.
then
People
we-
would go, oh, it's coming right for us. They go, what is your point?
We would invest in sharks then.
You're right. Well, okay. Hi, Craig. My husband of 47 years is riding his bicycle from Canada to Mexico. What should I do for fun?
Drive a tank from New York to Spain.
All right, now, look.
The long way round.
Oh, I see. Yeah. No.
The Bering Straits there. The Bering Strait.
Wait, the Bering Strait's still 50 miles of open water
Well,
there. You can't,
yeah,
what kind of tank are we talking about, man?
Bailey Bridge. Build a Bailey Bridge.
Bailey. If that can be done, we better all start speaking Russian right away.
Absolutely. They never thought of a Bailey Bridge over there.
What is a Bailey Bridge?
If you watch the Bridge Too Far, the Bailey Bridge is the British bridge that and America. You know, they have quicker bridges now. They have quicker bridges.
Yeah.
It's a bridge.
I'd suggest some form of class, flower arranging, or
Shag a ghost.
shag a ghost. Yes.
That's a program, isn't it? Ghost shaggers.
Jeff Want.
Jeff would like it. Yes. He's something of a ghost, except sort of bony.
Yes.
We're out of time, Eddie.
Do I need to mention my thing?
Oh, yeah. I was going to mention that. Yeah, Eddie, that film that's out about you called Believe, is that out right now?
Well, it is out. Believe. Well, it's out. It's available on the Epic's website. But it's Believe the document. It's called Believe the Eddie Izzard Story. But it's just been Emmy nominated. That is what is a brilliant.
Emmy nominated?
Emmy
nominated?
And if you go to the Epic's website, you can see it. It really is a story about struggle. I was just getting some Thai food last night, and the guy said he was a musician. He's saying thank you for Believe Story because it's just a story of anyone's struggle. Anyone's struggle.
Right.
It is the human struggle thing. So we all struggled our way through, and it's a really good film to watch. That it's on the Epic's website, and you can see lots of other films. You get a free pass for a whole week if you go on. So yeah.
I might not even be able to finish the rest of this show. I'm going to go and do it right now. Or maybe we'll be back. I don't know. Eddie Izzard, everybody!
I was wearing a dress on stage, and the journalists believed I was a transvestite. But they said, okay, you are a transvestite, but you look a mess. And it struck me I had to get it loud. It's some sort of sexy rock and roll place. So I stole that sensibility from Sarah, who was doing rock and roll gigs, and I got her to write the intro. And every show after that, they got more funky, more rock and roll. You didn't have to say, and ladies and gentlemen, please welcome this guy. You just put on the music, and boom, it just blew out the speakers, and everyone knew what to do. It really kicked.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show where we take no excuses. I don't know, it sounds like something people on TV say, I don't know. Where no one is left here. My first guest tonight is a Hollywood legend. He's a good friend of the show. He has an impeccable tan. Please welcome George Hamilton, everybody. George Hamilton.
Eddie just tore up the set. You know, that's dangerous.
And what he did, I was so concerned.
Man, I've had a knee replacement and 4 shoulders, and it's unbelievable what that guy did.
Sit down, tell me about your 4 shoulders.
Well,
you have 4 shoulders? That's what makes you better than ordinary people, George.
no, actually, I am going out with my doctor. She's an orthopedic specialist, and I went to have shoulders worked on, and she said, I'm going to have to shoot them, and I thought, well, I'd return the favor. So here I am, practically going out with the doctor.
You're going out with your own doctor? I think that's against the law.
No, not in England.
In England,
No.
it's even worse.
It was Germany.
Ah, Germany. No, it's
They don't
encouraged
care.
in
They don't
Germany,
care.
yeah.
They don't care.
Yes, I'll
Actually,
be your doctor, whatever you want.
She actually shot my knees and my shoulders.
Shot them?
Shot them. They use these very long needles, and they take your blood out, and they put this, they separate the serum from the plasma and reintroduce it into your body into a new terrain, so that all of a sudden...
Does this, No. I'm just enjoying the story. I mean, does this induce some kind of sexual ecstasy or something?
No,
or-
no. It turned out that way, but it started on a sober note.
Well, that's good, though. I mean, if that's what the woman does to you initially, then anything she does after that's not going to hurt as much.
I figured that, but I actually had a knee replacement while I was with her.
Really? Did
Yeah.
she replace it?
No, but she caused it.
She caused it.
She did.
No,
She
how did
did.
she cause it?
Clipping, 10 yards, Green Bay, offsides. That's an American football sign. You
Oh,
wouldn't
right,
get it.
right.
There's that little arcane record, because I don't think they have clipping anymore in
No,
America.
no, they do.
Offside. No,
Sports
they do.
reference to be added. Yeah. I'm just a dude like you.
Last night, I did one thing I have never done before, and that was a roast. I'm not
roast?
talking about the skin.
Right.
I'm talking about
Who did
a
you
show.
roast?
David Hasselhoff.
Oh, that must be really difficult.
Oh, my God, man. I mean,
How
I
do
love
you
it.
roast David Hasselhoff? I mean, what is there to say?
Well, yes, it was kind of the most outrageous thing. You lose your breath, you lose your turn with that group. I mean, the comedians are killers.
Yes.
And you think it's like an, oh, hello, I'm going down the river to get a sack of cats. You know, the Dean Martin kind of thing. Oh, yeah. But it ain't like that.
No.
No, they go right for the jugular. They weren't more for the jugular. Pamela Anderson was there. They
Right.
just trashed her. Poor thing. I like the girl.
She's a classy lady.
Well, she's still kind of a lady. And I love her. I mean, she was very sweet. She took it. I think she cried, but she took it.
Yeah.
And Jerry Springer was
Jerry
there.
Springer, come on.
Oh,
Nothing
yeah.
says classy event.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's the first time he's ever worked with people that had teeth. It was outrageous. Springer was pretty good. He was.
Yeah. Who was the roast master?
Seth MacFarlane.
Oh, yeah, I know
He
Seth.
was good.
Yeah, he's
oh,
very
he was good.
Yeah,
He looked like my negative is so white.
He's an animator. He spends a lot of time indoors playing with his own penis. Yeah.
Two of us.
Yeah. No. He plays with his own penis, George.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got it. So it was kind of like, it's like kind of crazy. There was a body of work there that I got to
Right.
say that I haven't quite seen before, and they don't give up. They go past being funny into really filthy,
Yes.
which I've never kind of done before. That's not my style, and so I
Wait,
didn't.
no, wait a minute. You're dating a German doctor. Of course you've done it before.
There's different kinds of pain.
Yeah.
This kind of pain really hurt.
Right.
I mean, I saw people. I've been told that Chevy Chase cried after the roast of him.
Right.
Seth was very nice last night compared to some of the people that, and the Hoff was okay because they had
Do you call him the Hoff? Are you friends?
No, what he calls himself. He speaks in the third person. Hoff. The Hoff.
Really, he
Don't
does?
hassle the Hoff, he says. Or he says things like, don't stomach. Oh, the Hoff needs his stomach pumped.
Did that come up during the evening? Did he need his stomach pumped during the evening?
But I think he'd say something like that. Don't you think? He never referred to himself. This is 911 call. Could you come over here? There's a dead hooker in Hoff's house.
George, you've been in Hollywood for a long time. You know you don't call 911 when there's a dead hooker in your house. You call your agent.
No. You hide him in one of my pictures they'll never see.
So I want to know about the German doctor. Nice guy?
She's a girl.
Oh, a woman, a lady
She's a
doctor.
girl.
Oh, George.
We're not talking about Bradley. You're chumming with Bradley.
No.
Trying to stick him through
my little chum
customs.
from the Bahamas?
Yeah, the chum. I like
Yeah.
him. My son's here backstage tonight, and I mistook when I came in. I thought it was my kid, but I thought, what is he doing in bondage, my son? Yeah, what is that little bondage outfit that Bradley's wearing?
I don't know. When he turned up wearing that outfit, I said, you better get ready. It's nearly showtime. He didn't laugh at all.
I like like him, and I think you're adding new. I'd like to actually be here on a nightly basis, like an older or younger, actually, Ed McMahon. You know. I like to come here and just sit here
Anytime you like.
and enjoy the show with you.
You'll get bored with it, George.
No, I wouldn't.
No, you will.
No,
That's
'cause I
where the
watch
leak
you.
is, anyway. If you sit under there and it rains, you're screwed.
Yeah, they don't give you a lot of budget here. Do
Not really, no. Hey, I got my own robot skeleton.
they? Yeah, you cut to that guy all the time. Jeffrey? Is that Jeff?
Jeff Peterson, yeah.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's been an amazing year for me. I've been
Oh,
traveling
really?
a lot.
Okay.
Oh,
What kind of a year has it been for
Well,
you,
I'm
George?
glad you asked. I was actually swimming with the sharks myself.
You were not.
Well, I was at the Cannes Film Festival.
Yeah. Really?
LOL.
Oh, there you go. You got him going.
No, I did. I actually have been swimming with the sharks, done that. My older son and I did it. And my ex-wife, of course, they just waved professional courtesy and swam by. But with my kid, he got out and actually swam with the sharks. I was in the cage. I wasn't taking any chances.
There was no cage when I was down there.
You went the... Yeah,
No
you went
cage.
Yeah.
No, I just swam with the sharks. The shark was like, we'd like a cage. I'm like, no.
They saw that look in your eye
Yeah,
that I've seen.
yeah.
They don't know the sunsets that you've seen. None of
That's
those,
right. The
those
sunsets,
reptilian things they have. They don't.
Right, yeah.
They don't get what you
And plus,
got.
I've got the old, I can...
Pinchers.
Yeah, I can... Pinchers, that's right.
Yes,
I've got
pinchers.
these things, my pinching fingers. Yeah. Did you ever stroke a shark then, or did you just let it come up and bump the cage?
Well, on a real serious note, I actually was circled by a shark for almost 12 minutes in Acapulco when I was very young, and it bumped me one time actually. So I
Were you in line?
no I was.
Get out of there! Get out of there!
I can't be serious with you. I come here to tell you about the
No, that's a big deal.
It
It's a
was.
terrible
It
thing,
got
yeah.
my attention, and it circled me for 12 minutes, and that's all. Yes, I did swim with the sharks.
Oh, that's
I was nearly killed
there
by
you go then. Well, hope that never happens again. Hey, we're out of time.
That fast?
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Well, come back. Come back. You want to come back tomorrow? You can come back tomorrow, can you?
I'll stay over.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
must-
taking a chance.
George, you can come back anytime you like. Anytime at all. Just come back. George Allen, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. My next guest is a Scottish comedian. What? You can catch him on the Fred Macaulay Show on BBC Scotland the next time you're in Scotland. Please welcome my old friend, Fred Macaulay, everybody. Fred Macaulay.
Thanks very much. Thank you for... Oh, what a lovely welcome. That's so kind of you because, you know, making another Scotsman welcome in America because it's so different in your country from back home. We, for example, don't have these hybrid cars that you've got. So I rented one and the accelerator got stuck. And after 5 minutes, I was doing 12 miles an hour. Terrifying. But I knocked it out of gear. That was lucky. I went into neutral and we went up to 18. Ah! Now, I know that Craig will have told you over the years about all the things that Scottish people have invented. We invented golf, you know that. We invented whiskey. We invented beautiful women. Maybe not. We invented television. We invented the telephone. If it wasn't for us Scottish people, folks, Tiger Woods would be a happy man. I like the whiskey, I like the golf. It's the phones, Fred. Now, we also in Scotland, of course, have the beautiful Susan Boyle. Everybody knows Susan Boyle, the internet sensation, yeah? And you know, well, I've got applaud if you want, but I'll overrun. She got 120 million hits on the internet. Now, the amazing thing about that, folks, is that she wasn't even the winner of Britain's Got Talent. She was the runner-up, and it was a big week for Susan, because she was also the runner-up in the Miss Scotland contest. Judges said it was a close shave, but not close enough. Now, don't worry. You think that's offensive, do you? No. There's nothing a comedian can say should cause offence, right? There's far more offensive things in the big wide world. For example, the lyrics to some songs, right? I'm going to quote you from a Roy Orbison song. You've probably all heard it hundreds of times. Wait, you hear the offence in some of these lyrics, right? I drove all night to get to you, crept in your room, made love to you. Was that all right? Actually, Roy, no. Call me old-fashioned, but I'm wanting a glass of wine and a meal off you. Now, folks, I've got to tell you, I'm here in California on my own. Mrs. Macaulay is at home, but we have just celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary. Big silver wedding, just had it. And you learn things. Over the years, you learn things. You know, as a man, I can tell you, ladies, that you've got it all wrong, because some of you that have been married 25 years think that banishing your husband to the spare bedroom is a form of punishment. No. Oh, darling, the spare bedroom. Oh, no. Hey! Fluffy pillows, remote control. No. I'll be crawling back here on my hands and knees. You wait and see. 6-7 weeks from now, I'll be back. 25 years married, the kids have all grown up, they're all off to college, but they still come home now and again, and you know, we're at that dilemma stage. What do we do? Do we sell the big house, or do we get more children? No. What we have done, folks, and I recommend you do this, is you get yourself dogs. We've got 3 Labrador dogs, and they are wonderful. The great thing about having Labrador dogs is that you get a certain stability in your life. Because when you come home, it doesn't matter what kind of day you've had at work, when you come home, you get the same greeting from the dogs day in, day out. Basically, they come running down the hall going, hiya. Have you got any food? Because there was once, 800 years ago, a Labrador missed its lunch. And they're not prepared to take the risk ever again. But you've got to be strict with the dogs. We don't feed them from the table, we don't let them in certain rooms in the house, and we don't let them up in the furniture. That's the rules that work with the children. I'm pretty sure it's going to work with the dogs. But on the odd occasion when my kids are at home and my wife and I go out for the night out, leave the children in charge, I don't know what goes on, folks. We'll come home from the night out, go straight to bed, come down the next morning, open up the front room door, there's the Labradors, all sitting on a settee each. Morning. What's wrong with you? Did you not hear about this last night? The new rules, I think the Americans call it regime change. Are you going through to the kitchen? Bring me a biscuit, will you? Yeah, none of that doggy nonsense. I want a Twix. Incidentally, we had a wee sniff around the spare bedroom last night. Smells of you. Are you in the bad books? Folks, thanks for making me welcome. Enjoy the rest of your night. Good night. Thank you.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Hello, everyone. I know what you're thinking. How did you get here, Sid? Well, here's how. I drove. It's not right, Jeffrey Peterson.
Yes.
Hate him. I'm only kidding, buddy. Ooh, ooh. Anyway, it's been a lovely show. We really had a lovely time. I'd like to thank my guests, David Hasselhoff, and, Charo. And that's about it, really. And remember this, everyone. That. Remember I did that, all right? Like tonight, just before you go to sleep, remember this. Good night, everybody.